Tonight, friends, family, and fellow law enforcement officers prepare to say goodbye to a fallen hero.
FHP Trooper Joseph Bullock was killed in the line of duty a week ago.
WPTV News Channel 5 anchor Michael Williams is at Sarasota National Cemetery with more on plans to honor Trooper Bullock. Michael?
Good evening from outside the Sarasota National Cemetery. Thousands will gather in this community tomorrow. Law enforcement, ordinary citizens lining the streets, all in preparation to pay their final respects to Trooper Joseph Bullock, who will be laid to rest. He was a man who his friends described as having a ready smile, somebody who had a wonderful sense of humor, who his neighbors called Neighbor Joe, and one said in a condolence he was the kind of person when you met him, you knew you wanted to be his friend. Much, of course, has been said about his tragic, violent death, killed by the very disabled motorist he had stopped to try to help. Tomorrow, the focus will be as much, if not far more so, on the kind of man he was, the kind of life he led. And one of those who remembers him well is Indian River County Sheriff Darrell Lohr, who almost 20 years ago was the captain in the Florida Highway Patrol, who remembers a young trooper, Joseph Bullock, coming to the agency.
Like Trooper Bullock, you fall in love with the Treasure Coast. And here's a young fellow also that had opportunities to promote through the ranks, which there's no doubt in my mind that he could have done that. But he simply enjoyed working the streets of Martin and St. Lucie County and training some of the younger troopers.
A young man with so much promise, 42 years old. Trooper Bullock, as you heard the sheriff say, had many opportunities, could have come back to the West Coast near his mom and dad, his family, but chose to make our community, the Treasure Coast, his place of work and friendship and fellowship. Tomorrow he comes home for the final time, again to be laid to rest here at the Sarasota National Cemetery after a service where police agencies from across the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast, from across the state, and indeed we are told from across the nation, will join ordinary citizens and dignitaries alike for one final salute, paying final respects. Reporting live, I'm Michael Williams, WPTV News Channel 5.